My old friends, the two Faithins. It's been a while. How have you both been lately?
Not too bad, thanks to you. Of course, if you could get us the business we need, things would be even better.
Oh, dear. Well, when you say it like that, I'm not...
Looks like you don't have any good news for us today.
Please hear me out. The city has recently beefed up security measures for the election. Not just on the main roads. They've also got people stationed. Although there have always been quite a few outer ring smugglers using the hollows for transport, risks have skyrocketed recently. And even if you find someone willing to risk it, those small fry definitely won't have what you... So you passed up on my valuable commission to do business in the outer ring. You're looking for a reliable source of intel, right?
Shepard, you know us all too well.
Well, we've been partners for a while now. Don't worry, I don't need to know the details. Though I don't have any business for you, I didn't come here for nothing. Here's my 2 Denny's. If you're looking for information, try to...
Biker gangs.
The people of the outer ring live far apart, and the transportation of supplies relies heavily on the biker gangs. It's unfortunate that this option is beyond the scope of my... Well, that's all I have to say.
Thank you. We'll think about it.
We got a useful piece of intel, but it won't make finding Perlman any easier.
We don't have any other choice. The outer ring is completely out of our scope of operations. Speaking of which, finding intel on Perlman has been harder and harder in the city lately. Even Ferry hasn't been able to find any useful leads. Belle, this whole thing is strange to me.
I get what you're saying, Wise. The outer ring's huge, but for...
Exactly. Perlman's escape caused quite a stir, and public security is looking for him. You think there'd be all kinds of intel on him by now? How does a living, breathing person...
I said I give up! You win!
Now that's more like it, old man. If you'd spoken up soon... All right! Any other challengers? Anyone else? Big Daddy! We got the Spark Stone! Now you can't say it's not the right time for us to join the Torrid Inferno. We, the Sons of Kalidon, are the strongest. This time I'm gonna swipe while the iron's hot. And...
It's strike while the iron's hot, you idiot.
The Overlord's throne, huh? Caesar, well, my opinion hasn't changed. Since you've earned the right, go test the...
Huh? Aren't you coming with us?
I'm retired. This kind of action-packed stuff should be left. Besides, someone's got to look after the transport business.
Caesar! Big Daddy! We found something amazing over there!
Oh, it's an airship! This is the first time I've seen one up close.
Hey, such a serious accident. This guy's lucky to be alive.
I feel like I've seen this face before.
It's not just any guy. This is the defendant in that vision case from the city.
he's on the public security's most wanted list. So much money! Enough to drink nitro fuel like water for the next 30 years! Enough to buy 5 steel tusks? Public security sure is generous.
Public security? No! Don't hand me over to public security! I'm begging you! I know who the real mastermind is! I have evidence of the evidence!
Actually, I'm starting to doubt if Perlman is even still alive. We can still rely on Hand for the sacrifice investigation, but I'm afraid the cunning hair...
Master, second assistant. There is an incoming call from Billy.
Right on cue. Fairy, put...
Oh, manager, you're home! I just sent you a message, but you didn't reply.
Sorry, I was dealing with some customers. Didn't check.
Manager, I have something really important to tell you, but I'm at the corner behind Bardic Needle.
Billy, you're close by. What?
Because the vehicle I'm driving won't fit. Wait. A public security officer. Hey, so I'm hanging up. I'll be waiting.
Billy said his car wouldn't fit through? I don't get it. It seems he has something important to say.
Oh, manager!
Billy? Have you left the Cunning Hares? What's with the leaps and bounds truck and the...
No way! I'm pretty happy with my life now. This truck and the Bang Boo both belong to the Sons of Kalidon, one of the Outer Ring biker gangs. The truck has a new Eridu entry pass, and recently non-residents have had to queue for a long time to get in and out of the city. So I'm helping them transport goods.
So you know the biker gangs?
Yeah, I worked with them for a while, before fate brought me to the city. Manager, we can chat about this later. I have something important to tell you. The Sons of Kalidon have intel on Perlman.
Really? So what kind of intel do they have specifically?
I asked, but that's info they don't give up. Manager, the Sons of Kalidon know we're looking for Perlman.
You mean they're looking for a proxy?
They didn't put it like that, but manager, though we really need Perlman for the case we're handling. Nicole said we owe you, so you have the final say on who to work with. Anyway, I'll be helping the Sons of Kalidon upgrade their Bang Boo and purchase supplies in the city if you want to meet them face to face.
Belle, you're back. The Sons of Kalidon, one of the Outer Ring biker gangs, has info on Perlman. Belle, what's your take on this?
I think we finally have a lead on Perlman. There's no way we can pass this up. And
Right, but the Outer Ring is a wild place, and we don't know what the risks...
Billy will be there too. Plus, he's still doing favors for his old boss, so...
All right, I get it. The good thing is that the Outer Ring isn't under New Eridu's jurisdiction, and proxies can operate there unrestricted. Belle, you should spend the next couple of days preparing for the trip.
Whoa. It stretches on forever.
What do you think, manager? The outer ring scenery is pretty nice, right? It's also super fun to drive here.
But this road is too close to a hollow, and there are so many other hollows around.
There's nothing we can do about it. The outer ring lacks ether technology, making it hard to eliminate hollows. They can't even mine ether resources. Hey, you see that big guy over there?
That machinery. Is it an oil pump?
Oh, you're good. This area is called the Old Oil Field. The residents here still rely on petroleum for their livelihoods. Eh? Wait! What's up with that truck? A minute, we're gonna crash!
Billy, turn right! Drive into the hollow!
Oh my. Interesting. They actually drove into the hollow. And here I thought I'd get to see some explosive carnage.
Lord Lucius, I did what you asked. Please, spare me.
Although the Sons of Kalidon meeting their end in a hollow only earns a 61 from me, I'll let it slide this time considering your hard work. I hope that in the future, you'll remember this lesson and stop meddling in things that you shouldn't. The second in command of the Vanquishers colluding with an ether corporation in the city? That's not a joke you should make lightly.
Manager! Are you all right?
I'm fine, Billy. Don't worry.
That's good. That oil tanker heading straight for us was terrifying. We only made it thanks to your quick, but we've fallen into a hollow now.
Let's see what we have on hand that we can use.
Oh, right. Now that you mention it, there's anti-corruption serum in the truck that the Sons of Kalidon asked me to buy. Also, I've got a few discarded data piles from...
Billy, that's our way out of the hollow. There must be a carrot in the Sons of Kalidon's bamboo. Plus the new data from...
Oh, that's right! You're a proxy! You can calculate a path out of the hub! All right! Let's get to work! Let's go, manager! I've got the data piles.
Okay, installing 3 should be enough. We've got ethereal. Must have been drawn in by the data piles.
Don't worry, manager. I'll handle it. Got one installed! Manager, let's go to the next location. More ethereals. And they seem tougher than the last ones. Manager, find someplace safe to take cover.
right, just one data pile left.
Let's move. Don't worry, manager. I'll take care of these guys in no time. How are you holding up?
All good. I can manage. Huh? Did you hear that?
Don't worry. Everyone will get their share. Ah! Uh-oh, it's a big guy!
Let's go back to the car and get out of here.
You can do it, manager! We're almost there!
I'm really not built for this level of activity.
Big sis!
It's been a hot minute, little bro. Oh, so this is the proxy I've heard so much about.
Come on, brother. You've gotten a bit rusty.
All right, here we go. It's time to shine! All right, boys. Let's get to it.
Show me what you got, bro.
10 rounds, be enough!
Oh, you really must be feeling confident today.
Nah, it's just that I can't get a reimbursement on anything over 10. Let's clear him out!
Feeling fired up? Gotcha!
That was a close call, little bro.
Don't worry, big sis. I'm made out of tough enough stuff.
Brother, you have nowhere to run, but you've still got...
Lighter, you just don't know me well enough. My body is made out of enhanced materials now. Forget about ethereal.
Oh, so you mean you're literally made out of tough...
So, big sis, lighter.
Oh, I got a strange call earlier from a young guy. He sounded terrified and said you fell into this hollow.
So it was the deputy manager.
Lucy thought it might be a trick, but the intel he gave about you was flawless. And he even laid out a rescue route. Oh, so this is the legendary proxy, huh? Who'd have thought?
Thanks. You arrived just in time.
Hey, Proxy! What's wrong?
Manager! Manager! Stay with me! Quick! We gotta get out of here!
take some of the blame for this accident as well. We, the Sons of Kalidon, must honor our guests with the finest funeral! Lighter, you will be carrying the coffin.
That's a heavy responsibility.
We'll need to keep the hearse driving steady. Piper!
Ooh, got it. I'll make sure it's as smooth and
Bernice! Of course, you'll be handling the cremation.
You got it! Just gotta burn everything to ashes and misery!
Lucy! Lucy?
Can you all stop goofing around?
Don't be upset. It's not every day we get to have fun with the cremation ceremony.
You don't have fun at our guest expense! Bernice! Put away the flamethrower, now! You guys are driving me...
Belle, how are you feeling? Are you hurt?
Sorry. We got a little carried away. Welcome to the Outer Ring. May you rise from the ashes! Fathan! Who would have thought you'd both end up here all because of an accident? Must have scared you back then, huh? Relax! You two and Billy are thick as thieves, so that makes us friends.
Yeah, right. We've been partners in crime for a while now.
Time for a formal introduction. We're the Sons of Kalidon, a biker gang from the Outer Ring. Billy should have already told you why we invited you. The Sons of Kalidon need a favor from you. As for Perlman, his airship crashed here in the Outer Ring during landing. He's lucky to be alive, but he's badly injured and hasn't woken up yet.
What? You mean you have Perlman?
Yeah. Wait, didn't Lucy tell you? Don't worry. We'll make sure he heals up.
Wait, Caesar, are you stupid? Negotiations haven't even...
Negotiations? Bargaining chip? Lucy, again with the pettiness. This kind of manipulation and leveraging? That's not very overlording.
Easy for you to say. I worked my butt off to keep this info under wraps just for today.
The Tour d'Inferno is our business. I never planned to count on anyone else. Don't worry, Proxy. You coming to the Outer Ring is a sign of respect, even if you don't agree to help us.
Caesar, we appreciate your kindness, but as they say, no...
Wise is right. Actually, we only came today hoping to get a bit of info. Since you've been so honest with us, we'll do everything we can to help you.
Straight to the point!
Thanks, Fathan. Your willingness to help will be huge for us.
So you need a proxy for this Tour d'Inferno you mentioned, right?
The Tour d'Inferno is the biggest event in the old oil field. Only the strongest squads of bikers can compete.
Caesar, there's no way they'll get it when you put it... Let me explain. Simply put, the Tour d'Inferno is only 2 teams compete, and the rules are simple.
What's the purpose of such a dangerous race?
The purpose of the Tour d'Inferno is to regularly ensure the safety of our... Naturally, for us biker gangs, the winner of the race becomes overlord of the old...
That's right, Fathan. The Overlord is recognized as the top dog. The current Overlord's faction is called the Vanquishers, and their boss held the title for years.
I see. Lofty aspirations.
Oh, Caesar, if all you think about is shallow, people are gunning for the Overlord spot for more than just becoming the top dog. The future of the oil industry in the old oil field, and as the leader of the Motor League, the Overlord is in charge of assigning. For the past 6 months, the Vanquishers have only given us the worst routes. But when I went to confront them, that smug second-in-command Lucius just said
Speaking of the Overlord, Lucy, what are you afraid of? Even if the routes are besides, you're just mad because there's nowhere to buy makeup and snacks on these routes.
Shut up, Caesar! Didn't we agree you wouldn't criticize me in front of guests?
What? You call that criticism? It's the truth. And you're the one who's always calling me an idiot. You think I don't have any self-respect?
ruin one's plans each time you open your mouth and expect me to praise you?
Yeah. Lady Lucy Montefiore, I ruined your plans. Huh. Are you forgetting who's the one who was so excited about meeting the legendary proxies that she couldn't sleep all night?
Enough, Caesar! I challenge you to a duel!
Bring it on! Then we'll see who's scared.
What was that all about?
It's fine, Proxy. Don't worry. This is a 2 or 3 times a day kind of thing. Yeah, it's no big deal. Just don't get roped into being the referee, or you might end up on the wrong side of both of them. Anyway, Proxies, it's great to have your help with the Tour de Inferno.
Morning. Did you sleep well? You were exhausted yesterday, right?
Billy, where's Wise? I haven't seen him.
Oh, I just took him back to your store. The other manager and Caesar decided that they're gonna move some of the equipment into your car and set up a mobile proxy workshop.
You mean moving the HDD equipment out here?
Right. The other manager said working in the city would make communication difficult. Plus, smart devices are few and far between in the Outer Ring. And
Oh, morning, Proxy. Billy's right. You'll be more efficient working from here in the Outer Ring. Don't worry. We'll take care of the power and network connection. Even in the Outer Ring, you'll be,
Hearing you say that makes me a little nervous about our new working environment.
By the way, before the equipment arrives, let me take you to Blazewood and introduce. Lucy said you might not be used to roughing it with us, so I got the mayor to prepare a place for you.
Oh, you shouldn't have.
It's no problem. After we get back from town, I heard from your brother that you need to collect some holo data before the race. Lucy and the gang are also preparing for the Tour d'Inferno.
Caesar. So this is the proxy from the city? Guess folks from New Eridu start working young, just like us.
Caesar, who's this young lady?
Young lady? You city folks talk funny. I'm Casa, the mayor of Blazewood. The Sons of Kalidon have taken good care of our town. So if you need anything, you can stay in the house behind me tonight. Sorry, it's still got some stuff that hasn't been moved out.
Hey, Casa. I noticed a lot of people in town making these
We don't have a choice. The pipeline to town still isn't fixed. Luckily, we got a big order recently. And with the Tour d'Inferno coming up...
What's a sunflint?
Oh, it's a kind of handicraft woven from straw. During the...
This pattern looks like an upside-down person.
Wow, Proxy! You're pretty smart. The elders in the Outer Ring also say this design is the face of the god of sun and fire, guiding the hero to ignite Cinder Lake and reach...
Such a unique pattern must have a story behind it, right?
Yup! Actually, this pattern represents Though the old oil field can still produce oil, did you know the core oil field was swallowed up by a hollow decades ago?
Wait, isn't oil susceptible to ether?
After the disaster, etheric matter seeped through the underground facilities, but luckily, the collapse of the only deep drilling facility formed a unique natural gas vent.
So the natural gas vent is Cinderglow Lake?
The appearance of Cinder Lake saved but even with Cinder Lake, we can't rest easy. Natural gas and etheric matter burning together can easily turn into ether crystals. If left unchecked, more and more crystals will build up, and eventually...
There was a time when Cinder Lake, in order to save it, a young man and his friends risked their lives to enter the hollow and blast open an ether... But the hollow was treacherous, and they didn't even have a carrot with them. By the time they reached Cinder Lake, out of desperation, the young man rode his bike into the only...
So, everyone makes sunflints and...
It's normal for the proxy to think that way. After all, everyone who went to Cinder Lake with him thought he was dead. But a day folks say the god of the sun and fire was moved. Since then, the residents have drawn his face in the image of him diving into Cinder Lake on their sunflints. There's even a line from a...
Glad the story has a happy ending.
Right? If it ended tragically, the Tour d'Inferno wouldn't be so epic! Of course, the first Overlord did more than that. After he returned, he gathered all the biker gangs in the old oil field. He also made the rule that the Tour d'Inferno would be held
Yeah, that's why the Tour d'Inferno continues to this day. It's still a feat only the strongest bikers can accomplish.
Proxy, didn't Caesar say you were just going to meet the mayor?
We saw the sunflints in Blazewood and ended up hearing the legend of the Tour d'Inferno.
So that's why Caesar was so pumped up. She even said her dream is to become a hero, just like the first Overlord. If she really wants to be like the first overlord, she better forget those childish fairy.
You're not a fan of this legend, Lucy?
It's not that I dislike it, but come on, we're all grown-ups here. I mean, the Torrid Inferno only happened a few decades ago. How about using an act of God to spread his story far and wide? The first overlord must have been pretty smart.
Lucy, Caesar said this kind of old person talk will give you wrinkles.
Nonsense! Don't listen to her lies! I use exfoliating face masks every day. No way, I'll... Proxy, you can see it too, right? The Torrid Inferno is less...
That's a very realistic take. It sounds like something a new...
Wow, Proxy, you're so smart. Lucy is actually from New Eridu.
So you're from the city? What me?
It's because I never wanted that kind of life where everything is already laid out.
Exactly. It's different in the Outer Ring, especially in the old oil field.
That's what they say. But to survive, you can take the Sons of Kalidon, for example. Employees need paychecks, vehicles need maintenance, and we need supplies that the city won't. Proxy, I wasn't just making it up when I said the Overlord's faction is targeting us. The Sons of the recent bad routes we've been getting have hurt our income, and recruiting new members, so for the future survival of the...
You've got it all figured out.
I knew someone as sharp as Phaethon would get it. Just watch. It won't be long before I beat Caesar.
Lucy, you wouldn't admit it earlier, but...
No, I didn't lose. After all, prepping for the Torrid Inferno is what's Proxy, let's talk business. The other Phaethon mentioned this morning that the so for now, we'll be going...
Oh, I also need your help with something. The vehicles for the Torrid Inferno need some modifications. We need to get a hold of the necessary parts.
Belle, I'm back.
Good job, Wise.
No need. I just tested the voltage and network speed. Fairy and Eos are pretty excited to be in the Outer Ring, but it's an...
Let's warm up for the Torrid Inferno with the work we've got on hand.
All right, Belle. If you're ready, let's get going.